I'm here with Mrs. Harbaugh. She is a graduate of the 1987 class, and she's been teaching at Gobles for 20 years now. What was your most memorable thing from high school?
Well, of course, everybody that you talked to during the time that I went to school would say football, 1984 state championship, which was absolutely true. But I think one of the most memorable, I'm going to stray from that a little bit, and I'm going to say probably one of the most memorable, things or ideas or situations was actually the group of people that we hung around, that we were friends with, because those are still people that I'm teaching with now in Goals. Mr. Wisely, Mr. Potts was our coach. So he's still in. Mrs. Quist was somebody that I hung around with. Mrs. Winnie, Mr. Miller, these are all people that, and Mr. Lazowski, these are all people we hung out with. So just the fact that we're still together, it was a good, great friendships back then, but just the fact that we're still together now.
It's like all the students became
fun.
teachers.
Right? Right.
Alright, how is high school different from then till now?
Besides the fact that then we only had to have 18 credit hours to graduate from high school, so you could take PE every year. You could take TA. We had driver's ed, and we got half a credit for driver's ed, and we didn't pay for it. All right.
My brothers didn't have to pay either.
Right. So besides those little things, there's not a whole lot that's different, other than I think that some of the spirit that we experienced in '84 and in the '80s, the early '80s, is different. Everybody came out to support every other team. So if the basketball players, the volleyball players, the football players, the track, people were there. People were just there supporting each other if they could possibly do it. And I don't know that happens nearly as much as what it could or it should. And the spirit was crazy fun. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't something that made people feel embarrassed to get crazy and to have fun and to yell loud and to yell along with the cheerleaders. It just is what it was, and that was the culture.
It's just kind of died down since.
Yeah, I think so. And maybe that's just because I was a student then, so I thought maybe it was more than what it was, but I mean, adults were even involved.
I know, looking at past football films from 1984, like Jim Steinman, Mr. Lazowski, and all them, you could see fans going crazy on the sidelines, jumping up and down. But now, you don't see that.
It's a little quieter.
Yeah.
Yeah, people stood up. People were yelling, screaming, the whole stands, not just the student section, but the parent section as well. It was just like that all the way through basketball. Although we didn't have all the newer hallways,